Welcome everybody to the very first episode of No Leftovers with Colston and me. No reason to be shy, buddy. This is going to be a new YouTube channel for me and Colston. This is Colston. This is my son. Colston's 8 years old. He's a big horror fan, just like myself. We love all things horror toys, horror movies. So we decided to do something together, father and son, something maybe a little bit different. I'm not sure what's out there in YouTube world, but wanted to just do something different. It's also good for Colson too, because he gets to see himself growing up. So get to capture something young on his age. I do want to do a disclaimer. I do want to say that Colson does have a little bit of well, first Colson's a little sick, so he's fighting a little bit of a flu over here to do this video, which I appreciate. But I wanted to also say this is something that's very, very important is Colston he's 8, he'll be 9 years old, and these are horror movies. Slashers is what we'll be talking about. I do see these movies before him, so there is no nudity. He doesn't see no nudity, nothing like that. It's always his eyes are turned or his eyes are closed. He does not see any of that stuff. He doesn't hear it. But you know, Colston sees all the killing scenes. Just that's the whole point of horror. I grew up, us 80s babies as we call it. We grew up in the generation of Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street. So man, I remember seeing Freddy Krueger at 6 years old. So I mean, Colston's been watching horror since he was young. So he knows the difference between real and not real. And matter of fact, we just came from seeing Imaginary. We're gonna do a review on that. But we want our very first video to be on a movie called Fatal Games. This is a movie that came out in 1984. It's the same people that made Graduation Day. It's almost kind of similar. Pretty much the story is about these high school kids that are high school or college. I'm not sure if it's high school or college.
It's high school.
Is it high school? They're going to they're the best in their school, and they're going to compete in the Olympics. And when this movie was made back in '84, the Olympics were in United States of America, and they were in California. So they wanted to make a movie based on the Olympics and kind of like put the two together and hoping that this movie would do very well. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well, but over the years, it's got such a good cult following. I recently just seen it, and when I seen it, I fell in love with it. Absolutely love who the killer is. It took a long time to guess who I thought the killer was.
Very hard guess to see who the killer was.
Very hard guess. The kill scenes are really cool because the killer wears like a sweatsuit with a javelin, and I think this movie personally has some of the best. Has one kill scene in here that when me and Colston rank our top 10 favorite kills of all time, or something like that. It'll definitely be in this movie. So Colston, what did you think about Fatal Games? What did you like?
Something I think about Fatal Games, I think it's a movie that could be more rated on, more likes on.
Oh, you mean people?
Well,
oh,
I feel
yeah.
like
Okay, I know what you mean.
like more should be added.
Yeah.
More interesting stuff should happen, not like when people just get killed and then that's it.
Did you not like the story? Did you not like?
There were some kills that were just lame and just got stabbed, like shown, and I kind of like to see that they add cool stuff. They like make imagination and how they're gonna do stuff. They make up stuff that they like and something that they'll think that would be cool for people to make more people watch.
But what do you think of this movie? What did you like about this movie?
Everything.
Okay.
I mostly loved everything and how they made their imagination, how they created, how they liked it.
What do you think of the kill scenes? Give me a few of your favorite kill scenes in this movie.
One of my favorite kill scenes is when he's underwater.
Yes. So the killer, this is not a spoiler, the movie came out in 1984. The killer is the nurse who used to be a man and had a sex change into a female because she wanted to compete in the Olympics. I believe this, if I'm saying it right, I believe she was disqualified, so she had her sex change. So it kind of like blew you away when you were like, because a movie like this was definitely way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time. Something like that in the 80s, I don't think anyone would ever think of anything like that. So, and how they reveal it is just really cool because the main character in the movie, the killer is going after her, and stabs her in the side at night at the school, and they go to bring it to the nurse, and the nurse is, because she was just about to almost kill one of the victims. They bring the victim's boyfriend brings her to the nurse, and the nurse is in the costume, and she's getting undressed. And I mean, I remember watching Colston's face; he was so shocked and surprised by that, because he was like, "Daddy, that's the killer!" Like, it was just so different. And then as the girl who played her, I believe her name is Susan Kirkland. Back in the '80s, she was an amazing actress. I'm not sure if she's still around nowadays, but she won Golden Globe Awards, Oscars. I mean, she was a really, really, really good actress back in the '80s. I don't really know a lot about her, but one kill scene that
I thought it was gonna be the boyfriend.
He thought it was gonna be the boyfriend. When I watched the movie, I thought it was gonna be the coach.
Yeah, I thought that at first, but when like the boyfriend kept getting like mad at her, I feel like it was gonna get. I thought it was gonna be the boyfriend.
So the main kill scenes in this is the first kill scene is with this girl Nancy Thompson. She's working out. I think her name is Nancy Thompson, which is funny.
Putting it up and then
and they threw the javelin and it hit her and she flew across the room. Such good special effects for a movie that was made in the '80s. The second kill was Joe, he actually is a javelin thrower, and he was working in the track and field, and he was practicing his javelin throw, and the killer was in the stands and threw it from behind the stands. I mean, some of these kills, they really...
Like, he was, like, far away.
Far away.
Yes. Joe was in the middle of the court. He was, like, up top, like, top. Yep. And just throws it down. Yeah,
they really use their imagination with these kills, and that's what I like about it. Like, you can tell they put a lot of thought. The one that Colston's talking about, which is one of my favorite kills of all time, is there's a woman. She's in the pool and she's competing. Because she wants to be. She's competing. And she's trying to get her score up or her time better for the Olympics. And the killer is in a swimsuit, not swimsuit. I'm sorry, and a scuba gear under the water, waiting for her to swim by. And as she swims by, he swims up and hits her with the javelin. That was such a cool kill. Like, just to be able to use your imagination for that. That was awesome.
That was my favorite kill, but my worst kill is just lame.
Which one?
Like, the guy that broke his leg. He was just walking up the stairs.
Well, he was trying to
stab him.
Yeah. We'll look at it this way. For all the good kills you see, of course, there's going to be some really kind of funky kills, and that was kind of a lame kill. It was just pretty much he broke his leg while he was on the beams, and he was walking up the stairs, and the killer came behind and hit him with the javelin and killed him. That might have been the weakest one. That one, and then there's another girl in the movie. I can't forget her name. She's a colored woman. She's running through the hallways naked, and she opens up a door, and the killer is right there with the javelin and stabs her in the stomach. Those are the two lamest kills, but the other ones, Joe's kills was awesome. The scuba girl's kill.
Don't forget about the shower kill.
Which one was the shower kill? Which one's that?
When that girl,
she was running through the hallway, and the javelin came after her?
I thought there was another one.
Yeah, I don't think that was a shower kill. The scene started in the shower, but it ended in the hallway.
I thought I saw a shower kill.
Yeah, no, there was only about 5 kills. And another thing I didn't like is Colston kind of called it ahead of time. So they're having this ceremony. They're gonna have a ceremony for all the competitors, and there's one, and it's weird because it's just like this random trophy in the middle of the gymnasium, and the killer's going after the victim, and the victim climbs up to the top, and kicks her, and she falls all the way down, and the killer falls through the trophy and dies.
But during the movie earlier, they were actually setting that trophy up and put it on the table. And then he climbs up the thing. But they didn't fall, they just climbed it up to make sure the window's locked and other stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I called, it would be a cool kill.
He did call it.
If somebody just drops on that trophy and dies, then what happens at the end?
Yep. And it is kind of a little bit of a lame how because the movie had, first of all, the movie had a really good soundtrack. I like that song in the beginning. It had a really good song. Take it to the top. So that was the song for the movie is actually really, really good. It stays in your head. It's kind of catchy. Something for the '80s. But when the killer dies, the coach and one of the other survivors on the team, they just look at each other. They look up. They look at the victim getting killed with the trophy throw, and then the movie just ends. Kind of a little bit of a lame. Nothing suspenseful. Nothing make you think there might be a sequel.
I thought they were gonna be surprised.
Yeah,
That she had a boy voice.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yes. Because remember, she used to be a man. So there is a scene where she's running after the victim with a javelin. This is the killer, and because she used to be a man and had a sex change, she's like, get back here. She does something with her voice, which is kind of a little lame, but I understand why they did it. So, alright, Colston, my question to you is, knowing who the killer is and seeing the killer's outfit, if NECA made a figure of this, would you buy it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll tell you now, me and Colston, we collect a lot of NECA figures.
The only thing, there's not really much stuff to add.
No, but it is a really cool. So it's a black jumpsuit, like a workout suit. It's black. It's all black. She wears a nylon. The killer wears nylon.
But they're gonna make two of them.
Yeah.
Because the swimming suit.
But I'm talking about if they just made one, because NECA they do add parts.
I would buy it. It's just that it's something that I wouldn't play with because it only comes with a javelin and then the killer.
Well, most of the toys that we buy, like I don't play with toys. I collect them, so it'd just be a collecting item for me.
Wait, do you want me to get mine?
No, it's okay. That'll be for a future video. But the NECA, I would definitely buy a NECA figure. It'd be really cool because the costume's all black, and on the side of the killer's costume is red. They wear black gloves. They got the long white javelin. That's the weapon. In their face, they have like nylon on it, and you can't see their face. And then they wear white Puma shoes. So it's kind of the costume's actually really cool. So you definitely buy it if it was a NECA costume. I mean a NECA toy. I would too. If it was a
costume, I would also wear it.
I'm telling you, the costume, it really is cool. So the killer, 1 out of 10, what do you give the killer?
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for now.
Yeah, I'd say the killer, I'd give it like a 7. But overall, the movie, what would you give it? Out of 1 out of 10, what would you give the movie a review?
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say 8. I think it's a really good, solid 80s slasher. If you've seen Graduation Day, you definitely will understand this movie. But I like this one a little bit better than Graduation Day. Graduation Day is good, but this I think is a little bit better. So, all right, guys. What, Graduation Day? Yeah. So this is our very, very first review. Please, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Leave comments. Me and Colston, we're gonna do another video today. We went and we seen Imaginary. That was a really good movie. We're gonna talk about that.
It was only a little bit confusing.
Yeah, we will. It'll have to be a spoiler review. Because it's hard sometimes. I don't want Colston to squirt anything out, so I'll sneak anything out. So it'll be a spoiler review, but definitely Fatal Games. We enjoy it. We recommend it to you guys, and hopefully you guys pick it up. So Fatal Games 1984 movie. So like I said, like and subscribe. And until next time, man, remember, man, take care of yourselves and your family, and take care. Peace.